Good luck, man.
Thanks. That's, watch out. Welcome, Powerplex sports fans. We are here in the frozen tundra of Kansas City, Missouri. This is the MLK tournament, day one, game one in pool play for Powerplex. We are getting ready to face off against Kairos 18 Alpha. First time we've met Kairos this year. We are playing in the open division, so it should be a lot of fun volleyball games here today. We're going to get the pregame handshakes, we'll get the lineups, and then we're going to get this game underway here in just a few minutes. This game is being charged by Starbucks coffee. In order for me to wake up in the morning, nothing says get ready for some great volleyball like a nice hot cup of coffee from Starbucks. In the front court for Plex, we have Tatum, Nora, and Jillian. In the backcourt, in the front court, Tatum, Nora, and Jillian. In the backcourt, Lauren, Brenna, and Kaylin. Flex will be starting with serve here in the first set. Brenna checks out, Maya L checks in. Kaylin back and is awaiting the ball to get this set underway. Looks like we're ready. Kaylin with the first serve of the first set. Hard low serve down the line. Kairos able to pop it up in trouble. Not able to get it. And Flex will start with the first point here in set number one. Kaylin back ready to serve again. Kaylin another deep serve this time. Kairos able to pop it up. They're going to set up their back row hitter who hits it over the block. Kaylin able to pop it up to Lauren. Lauren out to Jillian. Jillian goes down the line and catches the sideline. The sidewinder kill for Jillian on the outside will give Flex their second point of the set. Kaylin back, ready to serve again. Kaylin short serve this time. Kairos in a little bit of trouble. They pop it up. Back row hitter tries to swing. A little bit of swing and miss as she was jumping sideways to get that ball. Couldn't get it. So another point for Plex. Plex out and running here in the early moments of this set. Kaylin with another serve. Deep serve down the line. Kairos able to pop it up. They're going to set up their outside hitter who tips it over the block. Kaylin pops it up. Maya sets up Tatum, who has to bump it over after colliding with Kaylin. Kairos sets up their middle, hits it into the block of Nora and Jillian, and gets blocked at the net. That'll send Kaylin back to serve again. Kaylin cross-court serve short. Ace for Kaylin! Her second of the trip here right now. Kaylin ready with another serve. Another hard serve down the line. Kairos able to pop it up. They're going to set up their outside hitter. Sure tips it, but Tatum tips it back over. Kairos hits it. Maya setting up Jillian on the outside. She hits it off the block and backwards. Kairos with the dig. They set up their outside. Goes cross court. Maya cuts a hand on it, but can't get it up. So Kairos will get their first point of the set. Now getting set to serve. A good quick set to the middle for Kairos to catch Plex before their defense can get set up. Kairos hard low serve. Jillian pops it up to Kaylin. Kaylin back to Lauren in the back row. She gets it cross court. Kill for Lauren in the back row. So Jillian will check out. Haley will check in and head back to serve for Plex. Plex holding a 5-point lead. Haley looking to see if she can extend it. Haley low serve down the middle. Kairos able to get it up. They tip it right over. Kaylin gets it up. And Nora and Haley both start going for the ball and then pull up, seeing the other coming at them. So a little tip shot by Kairos to get the ball back. Kairos getting set to serve. Low serve down the middle. Maya with the pass to Kaylin. Kaylin quick sets to Nora. Nora tips it deep. Kairos able to cover. They set up their right side hitter who goes off the block. And they're going to call Kairos in the net. So Plex will get the point. Nora checks out. Brenna checks in as Maya heads back to serve. Maya deep serve down the opposite line. Kairos able to get it up. They set up their right side hitter who goes cross court. That goes long out of bounds. Looks like no touch. So Plex will get the point. Maya back to serve again. Maya cross court serve deep. Ace for Maya. And Kairos will take a timeout. Their first of the set as Plex leading by 7. Still in the early goings of this set. Great chance to hit the restroom real quick before we get back into action on this fun and frigid Saturday here in Kansas City.
Make sure you get cramp on the ace chain.
After the timeout, both teams back out onto the court. Maya back ready to serve. Maya cross court serve. Kairos able to pop it up. They're going to set their outside hitter. Hits it into the block of Tatum, but goes out of bounds. A good swing by the outside of Kairos. So Kairos down 3, now getting set to serve. Deep serve down the middle. Haley able to get it to Kaylin. Kaylin to Brenna. Brenna tips it over the block. Kairos covers. They set up their outside again. They go through the block. Maya pops it up. Haley gets it up. And then Lauren hits it over. Kairos sets up their middle, who tips it over. Haley goes diving to try and get the ball. Can't come up with it. So Kairos with a couple of back-to-back points, trimming the lead back to 5. Kairos with another serve. Low serve down the middle. Haley able to get it to Kaylin. Kaylin quick sets to Brenna. Brenna goes cross court. Kill for Brenna in the middle. A really nice set by Kaylin there. Quick low set to Brenna to get the point for Plex. Stops Kairos' run. Tatum rotates back to serve. Tatum low serve down the line. Kairos able to pop it up. They're going to set up their middle. Oh no, they set up their outside. Brenna there to get it to Tatum. Tatum out to Lauren. Lauren hits it off the block and backwards. Kairos able to get the cover. They set up their right side hitter who is through the block and down. A lightning strike by the right side of Kairos gets the ball back to their side. Kairos getting set to serve. Kairos serving down the opposite line. Lauren with the pass to Tatum. Tatum back sets to Kaylin. Kaylin goes cross court. A sharp shot by Kaylin on the right side for the kill for Plex. Haley will check out. Jillian will check into the front row as Lauren heads back to serve. Lauren low serve. Ace for Lauren! That ball barely went over the net and immediately started diving down as it crossed. Or another hard low serve off the net. Kairos able to get it. Goes off the block of Kaylin and out of bounds. So two on the block by the outside of Kairos will get the ball back to their side. Kairos still trailing by 6. Now getting set to serve. Kairos cross-court serve. Lauren able to pop it up to Tatum. Tatum back sets to Brenna. Brenna goes around the block. Kairos gets it. Jostle at the net. Kaylin pushes it over. Kairos gets it up. They bump it over. Maya with the pass to Tatum. Tatum out to Jillian. Jillian goes off the block and backwards. Kairos gets the dig. They set up their outside who tips it over the block, and Tatum went diving to try and get that ball. Couldn't come up with it. So another point for Kairos, trimming the lead down to 5 here in set number 1. Kairos with another serve. Deep serve down the middle. Maya with the pass to Tatum. Tatum with the Brenna. Brenna goes through the block. Kairos with the dig. They set up their middle who can't quite get it. A little bit out of the outstretched fingertips of the middle of Kairos. Maya will head out north, checks into the front row as Brenna heads back to serve. Brenna deep serve cross court. Kairos able to pop it up. They're going to set up their middle or back row hitter. Tatum goes diving to the side to try and get that ball. Couldn't come up with it. So Brenna checks out. Maya checks in as Kairos gets set to serve again. Kairos cross-court serve. Jillian to Tatum. To Kaylin. Kaylin goes cross-court. And Kaylin unloads from the right side. So Plex with the point sends Kaylin back to serve again. Her second trip to the service line. Kaylin serving deep down the line. Kairos able to pop it up. They set up their back row hitter who hits it cross-court. And a good shot by the back row of Kairos. Able to catch the sideline. So Kairos now getting set to serve. Deep serve. That's going to be too deep out of bounds. So Plex will get the point. Jillian will check out. Haley will check in and head back to serve for Plex. Haley cross-court serve deep. That's going to be just a little too deep out of bounds. So Kairos will get the point. Only trailing by 5. A little over halfway through this set. Kairos getting set to serve. Deep cross-court serve. Haley pops it up. Maya trying to set up Lauren in the outside. She hits it off the block and backwards. Kairos with the dig. They set up their right side hitter who goes off the block. Haley gets it up to Kaylin. Kaylin to Tatum. Tatum goes cross-court. Tatum with the kill from the right side. So Nora checks out. Brenna checks into the front row as Maya heads back to serve for Plex. Maya cross-court serve deep, and that's going to sail a little bit too deep out of bounds. So the service error giving it back to Kairos. Plex starting red hot from the service line. Has cooled off just a little bit here. Kairos, hard deep serve down the middle. Haley with the pass to Kaylin. Kaylin back sets to Tatum. Tatum goes over the block. Kill for Tatum on the right side. Beautiful shot by Tatum there, going over the block and finding the open court. She'll head back to serve for Plex. Tatum, hard low serve down the line. Kairos able to get it up to their right side. They go down the line. Maya pops it up, and Haley runs out of real estate as she gets to the chairs on the bench. And it bounced about 2 feet beyond that. She couldn't reach the ball. So a good swing by the right side of Kairos. Kairos with another serve. Deep serve down the line. Lauren with the pass to Tatum. Tatum to Brenna. Brenna goes off the block and backwards. That's a couple Brenna in the middle. Really beautiful decision there by Tatum to go for Brenna as the block flowed out towards Lauren. Haley checks out. Jillian checks into the front row as Lauren back to serve for Flex. Lauren deep serve down the line. In trouble is Kairos. Gets it back on the court. They try to get it over. Can't get it over. So I'm going to call that an ace. I'm biased, but I'll call it an ace for Lauren. Lauren with another serve. Deep serve down the middle. Kairos able to get it up. They're going to set up their middle on a slide. Goes through the block and down. A good middle slide shot by Kairos. Kairos getting set to serve. Cross-court serve short. Brennan there to get it to Tatum. Tatum out to Jillian. Jillian down the line. Kairos with the dig. They set up their outside. They tip it over the block. Lauren gets it to Tatum. Tatum to Brenna. Brenna hits it just a little bit wide outside. So Kairos trimming the lead back to 5 here. Now with another serve. Deep cross-court serve. That's going to be too deep, out of bounds. So Plex the first to 20 here in set number 1. As Maya heads out, Nora heads into the front row. Brenna back to serve. Brenna low serve just off the top of the net and over. Kairos hits it over, pushes it over. Nora tried to push it back, couldn't get it. Goes over her hands and on the Plex side. So Kairos wins the battle at the net. Brenna checks out Maya into the back row as Kairos gets set to serve. Short serve, Jillian with the pass to Tatum. Tatum quick sets to Nora. Nora hits it around the block. Kairos gets it up to the outside, goes cross court. Maya with the dig to Tatum. Tatum setting up Lauren in the back row. She hits it deep. Kairos able to get the dig. They set up their back row hitter, hits it through the block. Lauren able to get it up to Maya. Maya setting up Kaylin. Kaylin tips it deep, or tips it over. Kairos tips it back. Tatum to Maya to Jillian. Jillian goes off the block and backwards. Kairos able to get it up. They set up their right side hitter on a slide and able to get it through the block and down. So Kairos really loving the slides of their middle and right side hitter, trying to find creases to open up the Plex block. So Kairos back to within 4 with another serve. Deep serve down the middle. Lauren with the pass to Tatum. Tatum back sets to Kaylin. Kaylin tips it over the block. Kairos with the dig. They set up the middle, goes through the block. Lauren gets it up to Tatum. Tatum to Jillian. Jillian goes down the line. Kairos able to get it up. They set up their middle. They hit it deep. Lauren able to get it to Tatum. Tatum tips it deep. Kairos able to pop it up. They set up their outside hitter who goes cross court. Maya with the dig to Tatum. Tatum out to Jillian. She tips it. Gets blocked at the net. So a fantastic point back and forth. Great digs on both sides. Kairos coming out on top, trimming the lead down to 3. Now with another serve. Hard low serve. That goes too low in the net, so Plex will get the point. Kaylin heading back to serve for Plex. Kaylin cross-court serve low. Kairos able to get it up. They set up their outside hitter. Hits it over the block. Lauren able to pop it up to Kaylin. Kaylin back sets to Tatum. Tatum goes off the block. Kairos able to get it up. They set up their back row hitter. Hits it cross-court, but that goes too deep, out of bounds. So Plex will get the point. Within 3 now. And Kairos will use their second and final timeout of the set. A lot of frantic action in these last handful of points. Again, a lot of fun volleyball to watch today. And what better things could you do on a frozen Saturday than to watch some great volleyball here in Kansas City? So after the timeout, both teams back out onto the court. Kalen back ready to serve. Kalen goes cross court. Kairos able to get it up. They set up their middle. Hits it into the block of Jillian and goes down. A good swing by the middle of Kairos. Gets the ball back to their side, trailing by 4. Kairos getting set to serve. Kairos hard low serve. Jillian gets it up. Nora gets it up. Tatum hits it over. Kairos setting up their outside, gets blocked at the net by Jillian, but goes out of bounds. And Kairos back to within 3 here. Now getting set to serve again. Kairos short serve. Jillian there to get it to Kalen. Kalen back sets to Tatum. Tatum goes around the block. Kairos gets the dig. It goes over. Forward with the pass to Kalen. Kalen back to Tatum. Tatum goes cross court. That's a kill for Tatum on the right side. So Plex with the point. Jillian will check out. Haley will check in and head back to serve for Plex. Haley Harlow serve just a little bit too low into the net. So Kairos will get the serve. Trailing by 3. Plex only needing 2 to close out the set. Kairos low serve. Haley pops it up. Tatum pops it up. Haley from the back row hits it around the block. Kairos able to get it up. Goes into the net. They pop it up again. It goes off the block. Haley gets it up. Tatum gets it up. It goes over the net and out of bounds. And Kairos within 2 here with another serve. Plex a little out of sorts on that point. Couldn't get their offense in rhythm. So Kairos hard low serve. That goes a little bit too low in the net. And Plex now serving set point number 1 as Nora checks out. Brenda checks to the front row. Maya back to serve. Maya cross court serve. Kairos able to get it up. They set up their back row hitter who hits it deep. That's going to be too deep out of bounds. So Plex will take the first set. Thank you. Plex will take the first set 25-21. We will have a quick set break, just enough to have you hit the restroom, get a drink, and get buckled in for some more great volleyball here shortly.
The boots is a little slaggy. I don't know if it might be from all the sound, but you know when you're calling and it's like you can bang on that. Disconnect, reconnect, that's probably decent. I'll get that. It's not bad. Like I can understand it. It's got that little digitized, whatever.
As we head to set number 2 in the first set, Plex jumping out to a quick 7-point lead. Kairos fought their way back as we went into the second half of that set. got to as close to as within 2 before Plex able to just close it out. Kairos fighting really hard. I think they were a little surprised at the beginning, but responded exceptionally well in the second half of that set. So we'll see what set 2 brings as Plex heading up to find their spots on the court. Kairos getting ready to break huddle and do the same. In the front court for Plex, we have Tatum, Nora, and Jillian. In the backcourt, Lauren, Brenna, and Kaylin. Brenna checks out, Maya checks in. I'm sorry, front court for Plex is Nora, Jillian, and Kaylin. In the backcourt, Tatum, Lauren, and Maya. Kairos will be starting with serve here in set number 2, since Plex started with serve there in the first set. We will play back-to-back games here, so as soon as this game is done, we will stop this broadcast and start another one after a little bit of setup work. Kairos has the ball. We are almost ready to get this set underway. Looks like the down ref had something for the coach. All right, Kairos with the first serve of set number 2. Cross-court serve low. Kaylin pops it up. Lauren gets it back on the court. Maya bumps it over. Kairos setting up their offense to the outside, goes through the block. Lauren tries to get the ball, can't come up with it. Beautiful swing by the outside of Kairos. So Kairos will start with the first point here in set number 2. They are now getting set to serve again. Kairos, hard serve down the middle. Maya with the pass to Tatum. Tatum out to Aubrey. Aubrey off the block and out of bounds. Kill for Aubrey on the outside. So Kaylin will head back to serve for Plex. Kaylin cross-court serve deep. Kairos able to get up to their back row hitter who tips it over. Tatum able to get to Kaylin. Kaylin to Lauren. Lauren goes off the block. Kairos able to get it up. They set up their outside hitter who hits it through the block. Another dig by Lauren to Kaylin to Aubrey. Aubrey hits a roll shot over. Kairos able to get the dig. They set up their outside hitter who goes off the block and backwards. Lauren with the pass to Kaylin. Kaylin to Lauren. Lauren goes through the block. Kairos able to get the dig. They set up their outside. They tip it over. Aubrey there to Kaylin. Kaylin backs it to Tatum. Tatum has to back up to get the ball. She gets it over. Kairos able to get up to the right side. They hit a roll shot over. Lauren with the pass to Kaylin. Kaylin to Tatum. Tatum goes down the line, and that is just a little bit long out of bounds. So Kairos will get the point. A fantastic back and forth point. Kairos with a 1-point lead, now getting set to serve. Deep serve down the middle. Maya pops it up. Kaylin setting up Nora. Nora gets blocked, but pumps it back up to Kaylin. Kaylin to Tatum. Tatum bumps it over. Kairos setting up their offense. They're going to go back to the right side. They go down the line on a throw shot. Like a slam dunk in basketball. Grabbed it and threw it down. So Kairos leading by 2 now with another serve. Harlow serve, that's going to be a little bit too low in the net, so Plex will get the point. Aubrey will check out, Haley checks in, and we'll head back to serve for Plex. Haley, deep serve, cross court, just a little too deep out of range. Right out of rangefinder, was a little bit off. So Kairos gets the point, leading by 2 still now with the serve. Hard low serve down the middle. Maya able to pop it up. Haley setting up Lauren on the outside. She goes through the block and down. Lauren with the missile from the outside. So Nora checks out. Brenda checks into the front row as Maya heads back to serve for Plex. We're going to have to chase that ball down from Topeka as it was moving in a hurry off the Kairos defender. Maya cross-court serve low. Kairos never get it up. They set up their middle. They tip it over. Kaylin pops it up. Lauren pops it up. Nora tips it over. Kairos trying to get the block. Swung down. Caught the net on their swing down. So Flex will get the point. We are knotted at fours here in set number 2. Maya with the serve. Hard low serve down the line. Kairos able to pop it up. They set up their libero who hits a roll shot over. Maya with the pass to Kaylin. Kaylin to Brenna. Brenna threw around the block and down. Great swing by Brenna. Getting around the big block of Kairos and finding a lane. So Maya with another serve. Maya deep serve. Kairos gets it up to their outside and they're going to call in the net by Kairos. The set was tight to the net. They couldn't quite stop themselves from falling in. So another point for Flex, pushing the lead to 2 in Flex's favor. Maya with the serve down the line. Kairos sets up their right side, goes cross court. Haley tries to get the dig. Can't come up with it. Another good swing by the right side of Flex. Oh, I'm sorry, by Kairos. Kairos getting set to serve. Kairos, deep serve down the line. Lauren with the pass. Kaylin back out to Lauren. Lauren goes down the line. Kairos can't come up with the dig. Another kill for Lauren on the outside. So Tatum heading back to serve for Flex. Tatum low cross court serve. Kairos able to pop it up. They're going to set up their middle. Who tips it over? Haley able to get it to Tatum. Tatum back out to Kaylin. Kaylin tips it over the block. Kairos can't come up with the pancake. They're going to say it touched the court. Fantastic effort by Kairos. It was close. But the up ref says no, so Tatum back to serve again for Flex. Tatum hard low serve just off the net and over. Kairos sets up their outside. They go into the block. Maya able to get it to Tatum to Brenna. Brenna goes around the block. Another cup of Brenna in the middle. So Brenna with a couple of kills here in set number 2. Some good swings getting around the block. Tatum with another serve. Tatum another hard low serve. Kairos able to get it up. They set up there outside. Who hits a roll shot over. Haley able to get it to Tatum. Tatum back sets to Kaylin. Kaylin goes cross court. Another kill for Kaylin on the outside. And Kairos will take a timeout as Flex pushes the lead to 5 here in the second. It'll be their first of the set. So after the timeout, both teams back out onto the court. Tatum back, ready to serve. Tatum deep serve down the middle. Kairos able to pop it up. They're going to set up their outside hitter who goes off the block and backwards. Haley with the dig to Tatum. Tatum up to Lauren. Lauren tips it over. Kairos with the dig. And they're going to call Kairos in the net again. So Flex with another point pushes the lead to 6 as we get close to midway through this second set. Tatum with another serve. Tatum, another hard low serve down the middle. Kairos able to get it up. They're going to set their middle. Gets blocked. Maya able to get the dig to Tatum. Tatum to Brenna. Brenna tips it deep. Kairos able to get it back up. They're going to bump it over. Haley with the pass to Tatum. Tatum out to Lauren. Lauren goes off the block and out of bounds. Big swing by Lauren on the outside for the kill. And the lead now to 7 here for Flex. Tatum with another serve. Tatum low serve off the top of the net. Kairos with a fantastic dig to their outside. And then the big swing by the outside of Kairos able to get the kill. So Kairos able to finally stop Tatum's run at the service line now, getting set to serve. Flex was down 2 on that run when it started, and now they're up 6. Tatum out to Lauren, who goes off the net, and it bounces over the block and down. A fortuitous bounce for Lauren on the outside. Nets her a kill as Haley checks out. Aubrey checks into the front row. Lauren back to serve. Lauren hard-low serve off the top of the net and rolls over again. Ace for Lauren. Breaking out a little bit of Old English on that serve with enough topspin to walk it over the net. Lauren cross-court serve. Kairos able to get it up. They're going to set their outside hitter. Hits it into the block of Kaylin. Kaylin blocks it at the net. Kairos gets it to their back row hitter. Hits it off the block and backwards. Lauren gets it to Tatum. Tatum to Brenna. Brenna goes cross-court. Another kill for Brenna in the middle. So Plex humming here midway through this set as Lauren back ready to serve again. Cross-court serve low. Kairos able to get it up. They're going to have their outside hitter come, and a little bit low on the trajectory of that hit will send it into the net. And Kairos will use their second and final timeout of the set as Plex nursing a 10-point lead here in set number 2. So after the timeout, both teams heading back out onto the court. Lauren back ready to serve. Lauren cross-court serve low. Kairos able to get it up. They set up their right side hitter. Gets blocked, but Aubrey grazing the net there when she went for the block. So Kairos will get the stop, now getting set to serve. Kairos deep serve down the seam. Maya able to get it to Tatum, back to Lauren, who hits it over around the block. Kairos able to get the dig. They set up their outside hitter. Hits it cross court. Maya with the dig to Tatum. Tatum sets up Lauren again in the back row. She goes into the block. It goes back to Brenna, to Tatum, and Tatum on that set ended up touching the net, I think. So Plex, Kairos will get the point. Trailing by 8, Kairos with another serve. Kairos short serve. Lauren with the pass to Tatum. Tatum backs to Kaylin. Kaylin goes cross court. Kairos pops it up. They set up their outside hitter who hits it cross court. Maya with the dig. It goes over, and Kairos on the tip on that overpass pushes it a little too wide out of bounds. So Plex with the break. 18. Maya heads out. Nora heads in. Brenna back to serve. Brenna deep serve down the middle. Kairos able to pop it up. They set up their outside hitter who tips it over. Tatum dives for that ball, trying to get the pancake. Can't come up with it. So Brenna heads out. Maya heads into the back row. Lauren heads out. Anna heads into the back row as Kairos gets set to serve. Hard low serve down the middle. Maya with the pass to Tatum. Tatum sets to Aubrey, who bumps it over. Kairos setting up their offense to the right side. Goes off the block. Maya able to get it back on the court to Tatum. Tatum to Nora. Nora hits it through the block. Kairos scrambling, pops it up, and tries to get it on the court. Can't do it. So that'll be a kill for Nora. Kairos, fantastic effort trying to track that ball down. Ran into some water bottles as they were going off the court. Slowed them down. Kaylin with the serve for Plex. Deep serve cross court. Kairos pops it up to their middle. Blocked at the net by Nora. Solo block by Nora on that middle set by Kairos. Nets Flex another point, back up to 10. Kalen with another serve. Kalen cross-court serve short. Kairos able to get it up. They set up their outside hitter. Who is it? Cross-court. Good swing by the outside of Kairos. Maya trying to cover an angled shot, but they cut it a sharp angle to find the open spot. So Kairos now getting set to serve. Low serve down the middle. Maya able to get it to Kalen. Kalen back sets to Aubrey. Aubrey goes over the block. Kill for Aubrey on the right side. So Anna will check out. Lauren checks in to the front row. Aubrey checks out. Haley will check in and head back to serve for Flex. Haley deep serve cross court. Catches the back baseline. Ace for Haley. She dialed her rangefinder in on that one. So Haley back to serve again. Haley, another deep cross-court serve. In trouble is, Kairos able to get it up. Back on the court and over. Nora with the pass to Kalen. Kalen to Tatum. Tatum goes down the line. And that catches the sideline. A fantastic effort by Kairos getting that ball over in 3. And then Tatum with a big swing for the finish for the kill. So Haley back to serve again. Haley cross-court serve. Kairos able to get this one up. They set up their right side hitter who goes off the block. Haley able to pop it to Kalen. Kalen out to Lauren. Lauren goes into the block and gets blocked at the net. So Kairos with the point. Now getting set to serve. Kairos serving down the line. Haley pops it up. Maya comes up, sets up Lauren on the outside. She goes into the block. Nora able to get it up to Kalen. Kalen back out to Lauren. Lauren goes through the block this time. And that's going to be a lift by the right side of Kairos. So Nora will check out. Brenda checks into the front row as Maya heads back to serve for Flex. Flex 2 points away from taking to the second set and the game. Maya deep serve down the line. Kairos able to pop it up. They're going to set up their middle. Who hits it just over. Haley able to get it to Kalen. Kalen to Brenna. Brenna goes around the block and down. Another kill for Brenna in the middle. Brenna dialed in that middle spot. Will send Maya back. Serving game point number 1 for Flex. Maya another hard serve down the line. Kairos able to get it up. They set up their outside. They hit it around the block. A good spot by the outside of Kairos. So Flex will have to finish this game on defense as Kairos gets set to serve. Kairos hard low serve down the line. Haley with their Lauren with the pass to Kalen. Kalen to Tatum. Tatum into the block and gets blocked at the net. Good block by Kairos there on the right side. So another serve for Kairos as they trim the lead back to 11 here in set number 2. Hard low serve down the line again. Lauren with the pass to Kalen. Kalen back out to Tatum. Tatum with the roll shot this time. Kairos with the cover. They set their outside. They go off the block. Lauren able to pop it up, but it goes over the up ref and out of bounds. So Kairos netting a few back-to-back points here on a little bit of a run with another serve. Kairos a little bit shorter serve. Haley with the pass to Kalen. Kalen out to Lauren. Lauren through the block. Kairos with the dig. It goes over. Haley with the pass to Kalen. Kalen out to Lauren again. Through the block again and down. That's a kill for Lauren on the outside. So Flex will take the second set 25-14, win the game in straight sets. We will stop this broadcast and start another one as we're going to play again shortly. Thank you for